How about you were forced to use a Windows PC for work and your user didn't have administrator rights? I am actually forced to use a Windows PC at work now, and it sucks big time. First thing that I did, I installed Breakcast, right? I installed Breakcast. I get at least my clipboard manager, clipboard history. The screenshot tool is on Windows. The file explorer is on Windows. It's, oh man, it's, nope. The file explorer on Windows is most of the stuff on Windows is a pretty slow operating system. And I'm not sure. After using macOS for many, many years, going back to Windows feels horrible. So, but I do have administrator rights on that computer. If I didn't have admin rights, man, I would be pissed because I would be very limited. What I did on the work computer is that I installed Obsidian because I used Obsidian before and it does allow you to install Obsidian even if you're not an administrator. So give it a try. Install Obsidian, but it's going to ask you if you want to install it for all the users or just your own user. So at that point, when you're installing it, just install it for your own user. And Obsidian has Vim motions. It's not as powerful as Neovim, and I'm not as effective on Obsidian as a Neovim, but it gets the job done. I use that for markdown, but that's pretty much it. Now for an editor, I don't know, man. It's difficult. I don't know what to recommend you there. You don't know anybody that uses Neovim except you. Yep. None of my friends use Neovim, none of them. Linux desktop, uh, Linux desktop is not bad, man. If you watch videos from Tony, Tony, by the way, he's a guy pretty smart, pretty good guy. He daily drives Linux. A lot of really smart people daily drive Linux. Echesnovsky, the creator of mini files, he uses Linux. Covid Goyal, the creator of the Kitty terminal, that guy is a genius. He uses Linux. He uses Arch, daily driving Arch. So it's not bad. It's just not for everyone. But a lot of really pro people use Linux daily and they love it. I just got used to macOS, so that's what I'm sticking to. Why don't you fully switch to Neovim and stop using Obsidian? Yeah, I did. I switched fully to Neovim. I have many videos about it. When I have no choice, like at work, I use Obsidian, but that's it. I don't even have Obsidian installed on my macOS computer. After trying the power of Neovim, Obsidian is like a small child. It's decent. It's a really awesome tool. Don't get me wrong. It's a great tool, but nothing comes close to Neovim. I haven't tried Emacs. Maybe Emacs is pretty good if you edit text, if you're a writer, stuff like that. But yep. Kitty terminal is bloatware versus suckless terminal, by the way. Man, ban, 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 ban. Nah, I'm kidding. It all depends. What do you use your terminal for? Do you like viewing images in your terminal? Does the suckless terminal allow you to view images? It doesn't? No, not for me, man. Viewing images in the terminal is one of the features that I need in a terminal. And it's not because I like seeing pictures of myself in the terminal or because I want to change my wallpaper in the terminal. What the f? I don't care about that. I have used the same wallpaper for like the last, I don't know, year or so. But for my blog post, or if you take notes with images, it's useful. Suckless terminal, the name would say it there. The name describes it. It would suck. There you go. It all depends. It all depends what you need to use your tools for, right? macOS Tahoe added 24-bit color support to the stock terminal. Oh, I didn't know. But the stock macOS terminal does not allow me to use images. The stock macOS terminal is the same as the suckless terminal to me. They don't do what I need to do, so I have to move on to something else. Okay, now RAM usage on terminals. Okay. Why do you guys care about RAM so much? I know. Some computers are pretty limited, but honestly, I don't care. The applications that I'm running right now, let's see, they're using way much RAM. Let's see. I don't even know what my RAM looks like. Let's take a look. Let's take a look right now. Okay. So look at Brave browser eating all that up. Right? So why would I care about a few megs that Katie is using, or if I would save a few megs, if we compare? Let me move myself to the other way so you can see there. And yep, look at this. Brave is eating a lot of memory. OBS, Brave, most of it, chat, 400 megs. Where's Kitty? Kitty is eating 141 megs, right? And I have a lot of different instances of Kitty running. I don't have a single one, right? I have 3 tabs. This one is running this command. This one is running Neovim. This one is running btap. That is just one of them, right? I have this other session open as well, which is my notes. I have this other session note, which is my daily note as well. And I have some others. So RAM usage for me is not a big deal, to be honest. Did some of my coworkers start to use tile managers, Neovim, thanks to me? No, none of them. They don't give a crap about any of that stuff. Nope. All of them use Windows. My friends, all of them use Windows. They don't give a crap about macOS. And the ones that use macOS, they just use it like normies. You install apps on macOS like a normal person. They don't give a crap about window managers. Neovim, they don't care about Neovim. Terminal, they use the default terminal. So the only people that I can talk to about all this is with chat and with the people in Discord, actually. But other than that, nope. Mitchell says, as a content idea, I sometimes find myself getting so deep into my Neovim or even terminal config that I waste a lot of time that I could have spent on actual work. How to set boundaries in your config, man. That's a rabbit hole that we all have to go into. And I'm sorry, but there's no way around that, because I have spent countless hours, hundreds of hours tweaking my Neovim config, and you never stop. You freaking never stop, and you cannot stop. It's just you won't stop, man. Nothing will stop you. It doesn't matter what I say to you, what your mom says to you, what your wife says to you, what your waifu body-sized pillow says to you. It doesn't matter. You will go into that rabbit hole. You will not get out of there until you have tweaked Neovim perfectly. You can move on and then start learning to program, but it'll take you years. So I don't know how to set boundaries for my own config because I'm always tweaking it. It was worse some time ago, but now it's gotten better. I finally reached the point in which I have what I need in Neovim, like after 1.5 years, and I don't tweak it too much anymore. Like NeoGit, that's the last thing that I did. Before that, Markdown Oxide. Okay, so I replaced Marksman with Markdown Oxide. But it has reached a stable point right now. I have what I want and I don't tweak it too often anymore. But at the beginning, man, I spent the entire day configuring Neovim for months. I didn't do anything. So there's no way around that. Why brew and not Mac ports?